I've been wanting a bottle of this since its release in 2011. Finally, it joins my different company family collection, which is situated right there. I have Bergamot, Rose Poivrée, beautiful rose-based fragrance, and Sel de Vetiver. This one called Oud Shamash. What's going on, YouTube fragrance family? Welcome to another first impression on my channel. This is from my, do I want to say my February haul for 2018? I might be wrong, but a recent haul of mine, and today is my first impression on Oud Shamash by the Different Company. I love the Different Company. I'm not going to say criminally underrated as a niche company on YouTube, but it is what it is. It doesn't get much press as a lot of other fragrance houses that really don't make fragrances as great as these. Different Company, I'm a big fan. This is my fourth bottle of the series that I have. I have several in my crosshairs that I really want to purchase, but this was always on top of my list once it first got released. This is from the Collection Excessive, which means excessive collection, which means, you know, pricey stuff. So this one right here, Oud Shamash, is a fragrance that's composed by Monsieur Bertrand de Chafour. Now that Monsieur Elena has taken his retirement, de Chafour kind of slides into that 1A spot for me as my favorite perfumier because he's always been number 2 on my list as one of my favorites. I love what de Chafour does. He makes some very complex scents. He can make a beast of a fragrance, but he can also tone them down and make them complex yet not big as far as projection goes and things like that. And he does some great things with certain notes that some perfumiers just can't do. So this one, you know, huge fan because it is a de Chafour fragrance. Different Company, huge advocate of the brand. First and foremost, before I get into the meat and potatoes of the first impression, I want to thank my partner FragranceX.com for this scent. You can purchase Oud Shamash on Fragrance X. They have a whole bunch of the Different Companies, so go check it out. You can utilize my sweet code ROBES08. As always, get 15% off on this fragrance or anything on the website. So this was one that was, I think, recently released on Fragrance X, I think in January, and I was like, yep, I'm picking this up right away. And well, let's get into it. My first impression of it. This is first impression on camera. When it first got released, I got a sample of this stuff from Lucky Scent, like way back when. I just never did a sampling samples on my channel. So let's get into it. I am wearing this right now. I have like 5 sprays across my body right now. So I'm just going to put the initial for the introduction of this fragrance. So for the opening, you know what? The one thing that really caught my nose of Oud Shamash is smooth yet alluring at the same time. Balsamic, warm, comforting, yet very pleasant. A lot of these oud niche fragrances can come off as very pungent and attack your nose immediately. And this one has a lot going for it. And yeah, it's beautiful, dark, semi-resinous amber that has in this fragrance with rum. You got some leather here, some pink pepper. So there's a lot going on in this opening. And of course, the backbone of oud. It also has, of course, some balsamic qualities that I just mentioned. And the spices work their magic in this fragrance. Really a pleasant opening. There's a lot going on, like I explained, but it's not, you know, some fragrances that have a lot going on. It's just, it's pulling you everywhere. This has like a central theme. It's very much well constructed and very much like a level playing field. I know a lot of complex fragrances kind of have their highs and lows. You know, notes come in and out of the fragrance. This is more of a, you can tell everything's there, but the oud and the resinous amber and the balsamic qualities of this fragrance kind of keep it grounded. Very, very nice opening to Oud Shamash. Now, once I get into the dry down, itself, again, I love using the word smooth for this fragrance because it is. It's not harsh. It utilizes the oud in full form in this dry down. You got the Tolu balsam here and some sandalwood, and that's where a lot of that smoothness, that creaminess comes in this fragrance. I love the smoothness. There's the spicy opening, of course, in this fragrance, but it does a great balance of how can I say it? The introduction has some kick to it a little bit, but the dry down much smoother. Beautiful. I love the way that it goes from opening to the end of this fragrance. So Oud Shamash from the excessive collection of the different company. I'm really a huge fan of this stuff. I'm so happy, as you can see, I'm grinning that I have an actual bottle of this. I can't wait to review it to let you guys all know about it. I know these kind of reviews, different companies not very popular, so I'm not going to get too many hits, but I don't really care. This is about, you know, people that really want to know this brand. You are going to get to know this from me because I absolutely love it. So overall, Oud Shamash is exactly what I expected from the scent and from the brand and from the parfumé. It's exactly what I expected, and that's not a bad thing. I have high hopes for this brand, this lineup, and of course, de Chafour. So I did not get disappointed. It's simply outstanding from first impression. The only thing that really is left now to review, of course, is to really delve into it. But really, it's just, is it going to crack the perfect 10 club is the question here. Because this one is a close one. I really like, from first impressions, that opening and that dry down is, they're both beautiful, two beautiful stages. So if you do have a chance to at least sample this fragrance, please do. If you haven't heard of the different company, I have one review on my channel on the Rose Poivrée. Rose Poivrée is probably my favorite rose-based fragrance, and I'm not kidding. It is a gorgeous scent. Bergamot, of course, one of the best bergamots in the niche game. And I also have Sel de Vetiver, salty vetiver-based fragrance, which I need to review. It's on the queue here that it needs to be reviewed. So a lot of great scents from the brand. So go check out the brand if you can get like a sample kit. I don't know if they offer that, a different company, or maybe Lucky Scent has it, or another website. Please go check out the brand. And as usual, if you do comment below, if you have smelt this Oud Shamash, please comment below. You know, good or bad. I love to hear, especially when I'm testing out a fragrance. I always go back to the comments of my first impression video just to see what you guys thought about the fragrance. And you guys might have some intake on the particular fragrance that I might not know of. So I love to hear your comments below, or love to see them. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Have a good one.